Fog is a problem across North India in the months of December and January every year. In addition to biting cold, it leads to delay in train running. The flights get diverted, so a flight that was supposed to take you to Delhi might end up dropping you at Jaipur. The cold related illnesses flare up and people end up praying that this should somehow end. One most dangerous part of fog is reduced visibility on roads. While a train is only delayed, it is the roads that bear the brunt of the problems of fog. We see a large number of accidents and sometimes even vehicle pileups during fog. Improving quality of roads in last few years has significantly increased the vehicle speed. The accidents have consequently gone up in number and also in fatalities. The figures shown here are by the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, and they clearly indicate that the accidents that happen during fog are actually more fatal. In our country, driving licenses are issued a bit too liberally. Vehicle fitness also is very easy to obtain. Somehow the drivers in our country take driving as a race, and their aim is not to reach their destination safely, but to be the first to reach or the fastest to reach. The driver's capability is judged by the time he takes to take you from Delhi to Chandigarh and not by the number of dents on his vehicle. Add to it the lack of awareness of traffic rules and lack of awareness of meaning of traffic signals. So it is no surprise that in our country, the number of people dying in road accidents is more than the deaths from any illness, be it cancer, be it brain hemorrhage, kidney diseases, heart diseases, or any other illness. Today we shall try to discuss the common mistakes that the drivers, the road users commit during fog, and we shall also discuss how to avoid these mistakes. One big mistake, particularly by inexperienced drivers, is to follow a big vehicle in fog. This is exactly opposite of what the road safety demands. The road safety demands that we should maintain a safe distance from a vehicle that is going ahead of us so that we can act if the vehicle changes direction or it slows down or it stops. If the vehicle ahead also is being run by an inexperienced person, then you will also end up endangering your own life by following it. So see the road ahead of you very clearly and maintain safe distance from vehicles. Second mistake is driving at incorrect speed. Speed should be proportionate to visibility. If you drive faster than your reaction time, then you will ram into a vehicle before you can see it. And if you drive too slow, then the vehicle behind you will hit you before you realize. So this is actually a tight situation. Next mistake is keeping the windows tightly closed because of cold. This leads to fogging on the glasses, reduces the visibility even further. Please leave some space for fresh air to circulate when you are driving. Fog lights in your car are an absolute must if you are going out in fog. Good companies and the costlier models, they have fog lamps factory fitted in vehicles. If your vehicle does not have it, please get a fog lamp installed immediately before you move. Fog lamps are placed a little lower in vehicles, so they are closer to road and show the road better. They should preferably be of yellow color. The light should be yellow because yellow is the color that is most easily visible in fog. Those who do not drive much in fog, they have a feeling that more the light and better the visibility, so they keep their high beam on when they are driving in fog. The reality is exactly the opposite because the high beam gets reflected to your own eyes from the droplets of fog. So during fog, please do not use high beam and use low beam for driving. If you are driving on expressway or highway, then sticking to your lane makes the travel very safe. Follow the white dotted stripes on the road and overtake only when you can see the road and the traffic very clearly. When you are on road during fog, please actively look for animal carts and tractor trolleys. They do not have any light, they do not have any reflector, and for unknown reasons, they do not wait for fog to settle down before they start moving. One thing I would like to discuss a little bit in detail is the use of blinkers or the hazard signals. The hazard signal means the vehicle is parked in a precarious situation. It is meant to indicate a vehicle that has either met with an accident and is lying on the road, or to indicate a vehicle that is parked. Means it is indicator of the vehicle being stationary. However, in our country, it is very common to see vehicles running on highways with these hazard signals on. It is done under a mistaken belief that more the lights and more the visibility, they improve visibility and makes the travel safer. Even two-wheelers can be seen trying to mimic the blinkers of big vehicles. Newspapers and TV channels are also sometimes seen encouraging this practice. Reality is exactly opposite. When the blinker or the hazard signal is on, then it is very difficult for other vehicle to judge from a distance whether the vehicle they are seeing is stationary or it is moving. The intention of the vehicle ahead to change lane or to turn also becomes impossible to judge till the vehicle actually changes lane or actually turns. An unsuspecting follower in such a situation might ram into such a vehicle. The visibility on road is to be augmented with fog lights, not by giving incorrect signals. These lights, by confusing other road users, actually increase the risk of accident on the road. So please do not use them in a moving vehicle. If you feel it is becoming very difficult to drive because of dense fog, then do not make it a prestige issue and stop your vehicle at a roadside dhaba or a police chowki. The safety on road, fog or no fog, is best ensured by understanding the intention of other road users and giving clear signals so that the others understand your intentions. Do not blindly follow any dangerous practice. The roads, as we have discussed, have risk of accidents during fogs. Flights can drop you miles away from your actual destination. So what is the safest mode? The safest mode of travel in fog remains railways. It can of course get delayed, but multiple level checks ensure that they remain the safest mode of transport. So please try to use them whenever possible. Remember, safest driving practice in foggy days is not to drive unless it is absolutely essential. I can understand this is vacation time and weekend is also approaching, but still it is better to stay at home, stay safe instead of risking life of self and others by touring in fog, especially by road. With all this, I wish everyone a very safe and very healthy life. Sarve bhavantu sukhina. Namaskar.